Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. So, we are in my parlor, as you can see. And I thought I'd come live from the parlor since I haven't filmed in here for a while. The last time I filmed in here was probably on a movie night or something like that for the Patreon. And since I wanted to be comfortable during this short video, it's not going to be very long. I thought I would definitely just hop in for a few minutes. And you said the camera's blurry. Oh no. Let me see if I clean it off, y'all. Is that better? The lighting is not as good in here as it is in my office, so that's probably what it is. I could do this, but I don't have my good photo lighting in here, so y'all are just gonna have to bear with the quality of the film. I know y'all don't come on here to look at me and stuff like that. Y'all go on Instagram for that. Y'all know I got thousands and millions of selfies. You so pixel. Y'all want me to get in closer so y'all can see all my flaws? It's just because it's the less lighting. When I have all those bright lights on me and frying my eyeballs, it's less pixelated. But I told y'all I'm in my parlor where I don't have my film set up. But I do have my cup of tea and the title of this video. Y'all know where I got my title? My book, y'all. If you're actively sleeping with a man, you should never be broke. If you are, reassess your whole life and lifestyle, okay? Because what are you doing? Why are you doing that? And if you are, why don't you have other options where you don't have to be broke and doing that at the same time? You know what I'm saying? A lot of women come on here and ask me, well, it's what if you're not all about the money and what that's wonderful. But at the same time, it's also about your value as a woman. Okay. Nothing is free in this world. And we already know that nothing is free. Time is not free. Energy is not free. Love, sadly, is only free to those who are mutually giving it. And still, most of the time, it is very conditional. Okay. So why do women get the worst end of the deal sometimes? Because they are trained and taught to give freely until when they wake up one day, they have been depleted and have nothing to show for it but sad stories. I suggest not giving yourself freely in any capacity unless you choose to for specific people that do the exact same for you. Okay? This is why my circle is very small. This is why you see a lot of people, weed out all the weeds in their circles. Because if you're not contributing, if I'm not getting anything out of it, then you don't need to be there. It's just like a business. If you have employees that are taking up time on your clock, taking up expenses, and you're not benefiting from their presence, you fire them. You get rid of them. And once you do that, you're going to see way more productivity. You're going to see way more profits. You're going to see all of that. And that's the same thing with relationships. You get rid of all those relationships that you aren't benefiting from, you're going to see way more profit in your life. So if you are actively sleeping with a man, you should never be broke. This means you should never want for anything, need for anything, have to figure out how to ask for anything. Okay. If you are doing this and you are thinking, well, how do I get this and how do I get that? And I always tell y'all, stop sleeping with them. Okay. Get out the bed with them. Stop rolling around with them. Um, cut them off. Do not allow access. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get used to it and they get used to it, they think it's free. And it's never free. Okay? Never to the ever. If you think it's free, they're going to think it's free. So it's never free. If it was free, then it wouldn't have been the first ever business recorded in history because it ain't free. Um, or the oldest profession, so they say. And they call it a profession because you have to be professional about it, which means it's business, baby. No feelings involved. That simply means if you choose to do something, the benefits have to be mutual. And it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It just means you're smart and you expect to get when you give. It doesn't mean like a lot of people will try to guilt you into thinking a certain way because they can benefit from it. Well, you can't benefit from something that doesn't benefit you. You can only allow people to put thoughts in your mind as far as oh well, you're no different than this or you're no different than that. Good, because you got to pay that. You have to give in that department. So you're right, I am no different, and don't you forget it. Um, men can't guilt women anymore because we don't fall for the okey doke anymore because of channels like this. Okay, we just say, I don't care what you think. At least I ain't broke. You can call me this, you can call me that, but you would never call me broke. Okay. You said that's why y'all single men fired y'all. Honestly, when I think about, and I don't mean this in a mean way, but when I think about men, you can't fire a woman. They choose to leave you because the chances are they got other ones waiting in the rafters to fill that spot. Just like when someone gets fired from a job or quits a job, there's other applicants sitting there waiting to be interviewed or sitting there waiting to be called, sitting there waiting to be hired in your spot, period. Asking for less money, asking for less attention, asking for less time. Okay, they're willing to start from the bottom. Okay. So this is how I feel about a lot of these questions that people are asking, and it's okay if you are young because this is how you learn. This is how you learn your value. This is how you learn your worth, and this is how you prevent taking less when it counts in your future when you decide who you're going to settle down with, what type of lifestyle you want to live, what kind of car you want to drive, what type of neighborhood you want to live in, how you want to raise your kids, what type of spouse you want, and what type of things do you need them to do for you. This is going to help you with those type of decisions because once you realize your value and your worth, you're not going to settle for anything less than exactly what it is that you want. So, you're not going to end up being a 50-50 chick because that's not even in your vocabulary. You're not going to be Barbara the Builder. And, you'll never have to worry about that because you won't even entertain it. And so that's why I tell you guys, if whatever you're doing now, whatever you're doing in your, pleasurable times, that also needs to be beneficial to you. Okay. Oh, Star Ruby Sprinkle Sprinkle, member in the house. So, make sure y'all understand and get y'all money. Okay? Because if you're giving away something that's very precious and high value, what else are you going to give away for free? You know what I'm saying? What else is free from you? What else is free from you? You know? No. So make sure you know your value, know your worth, and don't. Uh-oh, sorry. One second. I'm going to link my book because I know y'all want it. Those of y'all who don't have it, if you are new, y'all click subscribe. And also, I'm getting ready to post the link to my book that I just held up. If you guys want to get it on Amazon, there it is. I'm gonna pin it as well. Um. So, do y'all have any questions? Because I'm not gonna be on here very long. Oh, Dee Dee's Alchemy Sprinkle Sprinkle member in the house. You see y'all using that little box like it's a prize. It is a prize. Ain't that what y'all after as soon as y'all see us? Ain't that what is tingling in your mind as soon as you see somebody that you're attracted to? How am I gonna get that? How am I gonna get that? Then that means it is valuable. Men, we already know it's valuable. You don't have to convince us. We see it in your eye. We see it in how you fumble over everything and how desperate you are. It's very easy. We see the value. You can't hide it. It's just a natural reaction. We see how you lie to get it. Okay. If you didn't have to lie, it wouldn't be valuable. We know it. We see how you try to we see how y'all move. It's just like no secret anymore. So you said the recession is lowering your level up. You want to leave a job so bad and not date poorly. Girl, you got to figure out what you can get by what you know. And whatever you do for somebody else, you can do for yourself. I don't know. Like, that's why I always tell people you always need to be figuring out what it is you want to do for yourself while you are working for other people, not when you get tired of it, but while you're doing it. You know, these men nowadays trying to tell women how to be women. Well, obviously, they know how to be women because they're in their feminine. Be a woman by following my example, being entitled, thinking you're the prize. Yes, taking care of your looks. That's how you be. That's how you be a woman. Okay, if they're in their feminine, you might as well listen because they obviously then tapped into the feminine. But that's not where you're gonna find a man, though. You know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And a man. Yes. If that man is living in his feminine, I mean, you can listen to him, but we already know this. It's obvious. We already know. They just finally figured it out because they are living in their feminine. All right. Okay. How to be in feminine energy when you arrive passive aggressive. Um, just stay in it. I don't know. I mean, ignore their action and stick to your goal. Let me take what you don't listen to that garbage. Okay. So-called music. Okay. Don't take it personal. You said, what are you worth to him? Entitled in his way. Well, honestly, I feel like if a man wants a woman to be worth something to him, if he walked up to her, if he was impressed by her, if he thought she was attractive, if he could see her being his wife or his girlfriend or whatever, that is value. Okay? That's value. Because if he was looking for true value or value that was more valuable than what this looks like, then he wouldn't be attracted to attractive women. He would be attracted to things that he claims are valuable after the fact, after the looks. He would be looking for women with money, with a good heart, who will fix him a good hearty meal, who will hold him down if his job is, lost, who will do all the things that he says a woman should do who is valuable. But he don't want what she looking like. So when a man says they want someone of value, they're lying. They want someone who looks valuable. Okay, they want someone who looks like they wish their wallet looked. Okay, they want someone to validate their status with looks. And you can't find someone that does all of the above plus all of that other stuff that you want for free. For free. Okay, it's never gonna be free. Ever, ever to the ever. Now, if you keep that in mind, you're gonna have to sacrifice a lot of the stuff that you deem is valuable. For example, if you deem looks valuable, then oh, my cat is walking down the stairs with a bag of food in her mouth. She know how to go get hers. Come here, Fancy. I don't know where she found that. Anyway, y'all, that just made me laugh so hard. What is not gonna come, fellers, supposed to be free. What truth? The truth that women were so oppressed so long so men could have some type of control over them that they can't have anymore. If you want it, you got to pay now. You got to provide. You got to protect. You got to provide. And women want more these days because they can go and get it. Okay. So y'all keep that in mind. Okay. The path that you need to get on is the path of more money if you're trying to get some type of woman to listen to you. Because as soon as men start complaining about women, we already know they broke. As soon as complaints start coming out your mouth, we know you broke. Broke, broke, broke. We have our own. We want yours too. Okay. If you that's the point. If you have and we have, we want yours too. We are the receivers naturally, unless you want to receive. Okay. You want to receive? We could do it in every aspect. Okay. If y'all into that, turn around. Y'all can be the receivers. Until then, don't you can't talk to a woman about any of that. Okay. You agree with the title as a man? If she can part her leg, I should be able to part my wallet. Exactly. If y'all men over here talk about y'all leading women off the path, and y'all we can't afford these women no more, and we got to do this, we got to do that. Well, then go get some more money, or go bend over for somebody and get some more money. Y'all, that's what y'all want us to do: bend over for free. And if you okay, thank you, Percy Sprinkle Sprinkle. Y'all, if y'all rewatch this, I'm sure it'll be fine. I think this the connection is a little fuzzy, but I ain't gonna be on here all day anyway. I got an order coming that I gotta go get. Let's see, where's my food? I ordered something from Uber Eats. Oh, it's almost here. A few more minutes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Keep this short and sweet. All right. Somebody said gay for pay. Exactly. If you ain't gay for pay, you ain't giving it up free. then don't tell a woman what to do. All right. Let her get it how she want it. And if y'all want it for free, then you know what? Be the receiver. Bye.